And then the misfit children right here. We got Army, Notre Dame, UConn, and UMass.
When are we just gonna make the all military conference, bro? When does that happen?
Please.
I know, just throw Air Force, Army, and Navy in that, and just leave them alone. Those should be the independent. Those should be the independents.
And then even though Marine is a part of, technically Marine's part of Navy, just make a Marine, just make a Coast Guard, bro. Just again, make the all.
Those should be the independent schools: Army, Navy, and Air Force.
The all Army, and then Notre Dame.
They all run the same offense, anyways.
Yeah, pretty much. They all run the triple option.
Hey, I'm never gonna forget when Leo Chanel killed the Army's.
Oh my lord, they're going Wisconsin bias again.
He killed it though.
All right, Fishing. What is your FBS Independent outlook? Runner up, my good sir.
Most people are probably gonna say Army, but I'm gonna probably say UConn. UConn's been a little bit on the up. UMass is terrible. Army's, I mean, other than the people, giving people fits with the triple option, I mean, Army's been pretty bad lately too. So give me UConn. Give me UConn.
Dude, if you
got no interest in UConn. Gonna be honest with you, didn't do much research into UConn, but I did look at the schedule and I glanced at a few games last year. So
yeah,
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I did watch one. I did watch at least one game last year.
Yeah, the Army Navy game. That's the one.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about UConn. UConn played.
Yeah. I watched them play
UConn play.
But of course, Notre Dame, best team in the independent, the one that hasn't joined the conference. There's a lot of questions about this team this year for me. You lose Isaiah Foskey. You lose a couple pieces on the D line. Tyler Buckner, Michael Mayer. You've got some positives in the secondary. Deion Colsey as a wide receiver, as a sophomore, could step up. No big wide receivers had, any season more than 500 yards. Michael Mayer had 800 yards. I sent this to y'all in comments, but Michael Mayer had 800 yards. And there was 3 other tight ends on that roster that combined for 7 catches the whole year.
And what did I message you, Fish?
I force fed him that ball, but I didn't know it was that bad.
I told you, bro.
I mean, they really
people thought I was lying.
Force feed him the ball.
People thought I was lying, and they thought that this dude was excellent.
Yeah, but that's rough. But they got 2 pretty good secondary. Xavier Watts, safety, pretty good. I think he's a freshman. No, not as a freshman, as a junior. Ben Morrison, 6 interceptions as a freshman, so he might, be an asset to this team. Audric Estime and Logan Diggs at running back. Both of them, Estime 920 yards, Logan Diggs 850 yards. They got a nice 2-2 punch right there. And then Devin Ford as a transfer from Penn State. At Penn State, his first 2 years, he had about 200 yards, got an injury, and then ended up transferring. But he was ranked in the top 40 at running back when he was recruited by Penn State. So you might have a 3-headed monster potentially right there. The biggest question for me for this team, like I said, is the D-line and the wide receivers, especially because you have Sam Hartman out there. And like I said, you have plenty of wide receivers with some receptions and some yards, but you don't have a main number 1 guy. You don't have versatility and size and speed at wide receiver too much. Now, they brought in a good class last year. We'll have to see if they can step up. But that's my main concerns about this team. As of right now, I have them going 10-2. And I like Braden Lindsey. I like Braden Lindsey a lot. And that is it.
Okay.
All right. So that is Fishing's outlook. The University of Connecticut Huskies and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Hayden.
Fish and I hate you so much because I also got UConn here. I hate you so much.
I didn't look anything up. I didn't look nothing up. You can talk about it.
I hate you so much because we got the same thing. If Liberty never went out from the Independents, it'll be different, but that's a different story. No, but I got UConn here looking in the quick research on like excessive like fishing, because I had a team that was out here originally. Looking at what they got, they retained their running back from last year. From what it looks like, they gained a quarterback from the transfer portal from Penn State, and I'm not going to try to say that last name. Taquan Robertson, I think.
Taquan.
Thank you. Yeah, Taquan Robertson from Penn State. He has he didn't really get much playing time, but he was under Sean Clifford. So his name blanked on me. Looking at the defense, they did look like they gained some pieces back as well. And like Fisher said, they're on the up and coming. Compared to UMass, it's just terrible. And then you got Army, which is you just figure out how to stop their one trick pony out in Army. So with a bunch of these teams leaving for the Big 12, it's really not, the competition ain't there anymore outside of the winner, which is Notre Dame. You got Sam Hartman. Man's going to kill it again this year. He had a good year last year, and I think he's going to continue on the success. We know what. Oh, I thought Fishman was mad and left. No, but he's going to continue on the success train. He's going to get some upset wins versus some teams. Like he could put Ohio State on the map. I think they're going to upset USC this year. You got the Notre Dame, which is a good 1 week, bad the next. So I got Notre Dame here, even with the loss of Micah Mayer. I think someone's going to step up in that receiving room.
All right. Hayden, University of Connecticut Huskies.
Also, screw you, Fishing.
And Notre Dame.
Yes.
Sora, who is your runner-up?
Oh, I'm up right now? Okay. I mean, literally the same as the previous two. Yeah, my runner-up is also UConn. I mean, just looking at it, you got University of Massachusetts. Man, I can't say it. Massachusetts, whatever. That's literally how I say it. That's not even me. I can't. Massachusetts.
Sorry, it's not hard. It's Massachusetts.
I mean, anyways, U of M and not Miami had 2 wins. I mean, they haven't been good. And then again, Fisher was talking about Army. Who was kind of the number one guy that popped out of Army and is no longer there?
Oh, what's his name?
I can't remember his name.
I know who you're talking.
Can't remember.
Andre Carter.
God damn it. Okay.
So, yes, every
Andre Carter. Yeah,
which he was doing.
Yeah, he was not good at the Senior Bowl. But I mean, every military program or every military college, I should say, runs the triple option. So their offense is predictable. It's annoying, but it is predictable. And then again, their biggest defensive weapon was Andre Carter, who's not there anymore. And just looking at Army's schedule, you got starting off, LA Monroe, UTSA, Syracuse, Boston College, Troy, LSU, you got Coastal Carolina, Air Force, Navy. So, maybe a 5-6 win. So close to what it was last year. And then UConn's pretty much got an easy schedule. I mean, unfortunately, they start off with NC State. So off the bat, that's a loss. But, Georgia State, FIU, Duke, Utah State, Rice, South Florida, Boston College, Tennessee, Sacred Heart. I don't know what that is, besides probably a band named in the 80s.
A Christian health school. No, I'm just playing.
Honestly, Fishing, you had me convinced. I was like, oh, okay, cool. James Madison and then UMass again. So they don't really got a lot of tough opponents. So yeah, I'm gonna go with UConn. And then obviously, conference winner Notre Dame, and then exactly the same thing with Fishing. I also have them at 10-2, which I think is enough to put them at my 6th seed. We're bringing that back around to when we did the prediction show. again, Dante, I was already on the Sam Hartman train. Dante got me even more on it. Yes, I agree. You know, you lost pieces on the defensive line, but the way they started off slow last year and then came back to be the team that they are now, I think coach and staff's doing fine. I think the recruits are doing fine. And again, you know that one of two things with Tyler Buckner when he transferred. Either he was afraid of competition or they were both really good, but they're both also seniors, Buckner and Hartman. So they said, we're going to go with Hartman. He said, okay, well, I can't. Obviously, I'm a senior. I'm not going to sit on the bench. I'm a transfer. So,
right.
Sam Hartman won that fight. So, again, good competition. You saw the winner. Sam Hartman's their guy, and I think he's going to produce. Because I've got Notre Dame as my 6th seed.
Let them cook. I got them at 3 losses.
All right, so you got the University of Connecticut, Huskies, Notre Dame, Fighting Irish, or the same as the other two.
Wait,
now.
So? Oh, there we go.
Let's get into who I think.
You're going to go UMass, aren't you?
Yes, my runner-up is going to be UMass.
Bruh! I was thinking about it. I was actually thinking about it.
I'm about to say, because
they have the easiest schedule than all of them. New Mexico State, that's probably a win. Auburn, they're going to get smashed. Miami of Ohio, Eastern Michigan, they might lose. New Mexico sucks. Arkansas State, they might lose. Toledo, they're going to lose that. Penn State, they're going to lose that. Army sucks as well now. Merrimack Warriors.
What?
Liberty Flames, and I think that they might beat UConn. Like, they can walk out of here with 5 wins on their schedule this year and still be the second best team in this conference. I don't know why we're even talking about this, but we had to give a runner-up, and UMass, I had to choose you. And you guys know how I feel about Notre Dame this year.
Yep.
They had 2 transfers that I think got underlooked. And Javonte Jean-Baptiste from Ohio State, the dude has what's that? He has 8 sacks so far in his career, which he did not start every single game last year. 9 tackles, 4 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. And he's going to transfer, and he's going to be their main edge rusher this year. And then, dude hasn't produced a lot at Penn State, but Devin Ford was a running back there, and he transferred out, obviously, because of Ching Chong Allen, our boy, and Nick Singleton.
Chong Allen!
Ching Chong Allen? But Katron Allen, y'all know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
But Devin Ford's coming out of there, and I think he's going to want something to prove with Notre Dame. He's automatically going to come in and be a weapon from them, learning from those two. You guys know how Penn State produces running backs. There's not a reason why that he's not talented. Former 4-star recruit. So was Jean-Baptiste. And then you guys know about Sam Hartman, man. I don't think it cares. I don't think he cares what weapons are there. I think all this stuff, when I really start to think about Tyler Buckner transferring out to be redrawn with Tommy Rees, I think it's all a smoke screen. I think I told you guys that they're going to be in my college football playoff. And here's more reason why I have to put him here as my conference winner. I think Sam Hartman's going to cook. They got a tough schedule though. They got a tough schedule this year once again because they don't want to join a conference. So the NCAA is going to make it convenient for them to get back to where they had to get back to. But I see Navy as a win, Tennessee State as a win, NC State as a win, Central Michigan. I think they gave Ohio State their first loss. Duke, they beat them. Louisville, they beat them. I think maybe USC, they might lose against USC. Pitt, they win against them. Clemson, they win against them. Wake Forest and Stanford, they win against both of them. Circle that Wake Forest game on your calendar because I think I think after losing to USC, they're going to run through teams. These last 4 teams, Pitt, Clemson, Wake Forest, and Stanford, is going to be the wrath of Sam Hartman. I'm telling you,
what day
especially against Wake.
What day is that on? I just got the calendar here. What day?
Wake Forest is November 18th.
Okay. Where's the pen?
You don't got to look for a pin. We'll be doing weekly previews, bro. Stop it.
Where's the pen? I gotta circle it.
Yeah, we're gonna bring that game back up with Wake Forest, I'm sure, later on. But
I can't wait. We're gonna track them this time. Oh my god.
I got him. I got the pen.
Yep.
You
So
said November 8th, right?
I like that.
but that is my outlook on all of these teams. Now, the moment that you guys have all been waiting for.
Wait.
Florida Gator trivia today, baby.
Before we continue, I got it circled. I got it circled right here. Okay.